with Charles Davis. As always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Mahomes not wasting time. He'll throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Now it's 2nd and 10. A first carry for the Hall of Famer. It's Walter Payton. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
On 4th down, here's Pat McAfee to kick it away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return, and they will take over 1st and 10.
Ready!
Here's Michael Vick, rolling to his left, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. DeForest Buckner forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their 2nd down call is going to look like now.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Vick to throw it. And incomplete on the deep ball.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
3rd and long for Vick. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So on now is the punter, Pat McAfee, to kick this one away. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. 2nd possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
A nice move gets him a few extra. Down just shy of his 20. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this one is incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Here's Pat McAfee now. Standing right on his own 5-yard line. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowl cornerback, Richard Sherman. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. So the fake punt, a daring call this deep in their own end, and the end result, certainly not what they were hoping for.
I have to admit, I admire their daring, but I actually would like this play called better if it's between the 40s here. The problem is, even if the ball's not intercepted and it's just incomplete, you're still giving away half a field's worth of possession.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Marshawn Lynch taking it in from 2 yards out. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. They come up here now, first down. Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. On play action, it's Mahomes. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now a handoff inside. It's Peyton. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's second down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football. As they come up now, second and goal. Peyton, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. So they're back at the 7 now for third and goal. Now here's Mahomes. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. So here's Vick following the interception. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try to buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
This is taken around the 12. Oh, good move. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Vick. He gets it complete to Jackson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30. Charles, you talk so much about quick change plays. There's one right there. You get the turnover, and boom, hit him with a big one.
And defenses plan for this all the time. They work on it in practice. But in the middle of a game, when that quick change takes place, oftentimes guys aren't as focused as they need to be.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. To throw, Vick steps away. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. On 1st and 10, here's Vick being chased out left. This is caught. Touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Here's Peyton up the middle. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. They throw it out right complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. And Vic's throw there incomplete.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Vic with the incompletion on first down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Titans are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it. Down by 2 scores. He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete. Look at the big man rumble. Travis Kelsey. Touchdown, Titans. Travis Kelsey, 98 yards. And the Titans get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Now Mike Vrabel going to tell the offense to go for 2 here. Mahomes will throw for it. It's caught at the 1. And that's why you put a Hall of Famer back there. He's in for 2 points. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. And sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time. And going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a miss hit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis. 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, what a game this has turned out to be for him. Remember, CD, he had the turnover earlier, and now the pick 6, that's the cherry on top.
You're absolutely right about that, partner. When you force a turnover on defense, you're the guy most excited about getting back out there and trying to force another one. How about him picking off that pass, setting his sights on the end zone? You know he wasn't going to be denied getting there either.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 21-10 game. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And we'll still have time for one play before the half, as this will be fair caught and brought out to the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. That's going to be caught by Moss. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Vick operating on first down. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards that time. Throwing, Vick. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jackson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
A first down throw coming for Vick. Oh, and now Vick throwing another interception. Picked up by Patrick Willis. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. They go play fake. Mahomes. He'll drop this off to Peyton. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Mahomes takes it himself, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Patrick Mahomes scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Titans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
First down, the run with Lynch. Avoids him at the 40. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On second down, Lynch. Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the broken tackle. Here comes 3rd and about a foot. They'll run it. Here's Lynch. By the skin of their teeth, they are able to convert on 3rd and inches.
19, Tiger, 19, Packer 50, Packer 60.
They'll run again with Lynch. Runs through the contact. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory.
Ball
on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. Lynch up the middle. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Here we go. Crack ball 80.
An inside run with Lynch. Pushes past him. And he gets it down to the 32. 52 yards rushing for him now to this point. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. Shedding the tackle. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. So after the run by Lynch, here's another 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. They go with Lynch right side. Looking to find a lane, but he can't land in at the line of scrimmage. And they're going to speed things up here. On 3rd down, they go Lynch. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. And this one is right through, and that'll push the lead up to 8. Well, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Looking deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Just because you got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to pick up the Titans' first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long. Mahomes to throw it. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And out of bounds right around the 20.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
Mahomes firing complete. Breaks through the contact. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Here's 1st and goal. Mahomes will throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
And that's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly.
And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a 2-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go. The touchdown's massive, but now they've got to have 2 to possibly take this to overtime.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Here's Mahomes. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And it looks like this one won't work out. Hans team able to secure the football. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Smash. Top look. Roll. Unlock eye.
He'll keep pounding here with Lynch. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. This from 52, and this for the win. And his kick is good. From 52 yards away, he gets it to go. And this home crowd is in a frenzy as their guys have pulled it out of the end. So celebration down on the field for a good, hard-fought victory here. Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, I mean, we know why. Those 3 turnovers by that offense, that's ultimately what doomed them.
And this is what coaches preach all the time to every team that we ever talk with. Taking care of the ball on offense, trying to take it away on defense.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. On first down, Griffin. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's the former Stanford Cardinal, Richard Sherman. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position. And to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now a give running left with Lynch. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Michael Vick on the move to his left. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. They'll run with Lynch. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try again. But he will go backwards as he's stopped for a loss. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was. Here's a diving catch right side, and it's caught. Touchdown. Randy Moss laying himself out in the end zone. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead. Now the try here for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
From the pistol, they run with Lynch. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Nice pickup, 10 yards and a first down on the keeper. He's going to keep this again. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The offense already on the field here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it 2nd and 7. They'll try the middle with Lynch. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. So after the run by Lynch, here's another 1st and 10. Pass complete there to Nakua. And they move this all the way down to the 9. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Up the middle, it's Lynch. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Now Griffin on 2nd down. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's the former Stanford Cardinal, Richard Sherman. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
So here's Vic following the interception. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Vic to throw it. He's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Vic will look to throw on 1st down. It's Jackson again on the reception. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down. To throw, Vic, rolling to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble, it's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
The throw on 2nd down from Vic, incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Vic with the incompletion there on third down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And his kick here is good. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3. And I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Again, they'll pound it with Lynch. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Play action. It's Griffin. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. It's the former Stanford Cardinal, Richard Sherman. And they will be set up now. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
Now this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Let's go now. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
On 1st and 10, here's Vic. Out to his... Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
Well, if they have any thoughts of coming in here and getting this road victory, that's not the way to start it out on the first play of the game.
Yeah, one thing you always say when you go on the road, take the crowd out of the game. They actually brought the crowd into it by permitting that sack right out of the gate.
The start less than ideal as they already face a 2nd and long. And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Throwing on 2nd and long. Vic. Got a man. It's Randy Moss complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Now here's Vic. Steps away. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Vic now.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the Giants are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They go up the middle with Lynch. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's a give to Lynch.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
So after the run by Lynch, here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Marshawn Lynch, 35 yards. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead. Point after try forthcoming. It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Manning and the Giants come up now 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. In motion left goes Jennings. Manning now on 1st down. Pressure comes and down he goes. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Manning going to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Manning. It's brought in by Greg Jennings. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Throwing on first down is Manning. Tries to hit Jennings, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the 13.